Hey everyone, Stephen here from the Pittsburgh Parks Conservancy. I'm out here in Highland Park doing some birding this morning. Right now is a great time to go out birding because migration is happening. Migration is a word probably most people have heard before, and a lot of people are like, oh yeah, it's kind of like, some humans go south for the winter. They hang out in Florida and then they come back north for the summer. It's kind of like that, but some of the birds that are flying through Pittsburgh right now are traveling from much further away than just Florida or Texas or even Mexico. Some of these birds are coming from Venezuela, from Colombia, from Peru, and they're traveling, thousands of miles to either breed here in Pittsburgh or in Pennsylvania, or they're just stopping by on their way north. A lot of them travel to the boreal forests in Canada to breed there. So migration is a pretty incredible phenomenon. There's an estimated 4 billion birds that are migrating right now in the Americas. While I'm out here, I'm going to do my best to show you some of the birds I'm able to observe. Most of them I'm only able to observe by hearing them. Fortunately, a lot of these birds that are migrating are really great singers. They sing loudly and they have really distinct songs, and that's how I'm able to find them. So I'm mostly listening to their songs and trying to figure out where they are. So as you listen right now, there's a couple birds singing around here. Oh, did you hear it? There's a wood thrush singing right over here. They have the most amazing songs. The wood thrush song, a lot of people describe it as "Eole." It sounds very flute-like. So a couple cool things to know about the wood thrush is that they actually breed here in Pittsburgh. They breed almost everywhere in the United States east of the Rocky Mountains, and they breed in portions of southern Canada too. But they spend their winters in Central America and in some parts of Mexico. So yeah, they travel here to breed. So you'll be able to hear wood thrushes singing all summer long. If you start to learn their song, you might notice them anytime you're out for a walk in a more forested area. I also heard earlier a black and white warbler, and I just stayed really still, really quiet. I got a really good video of them, so I'm going to show you that video of them flying up close to me. A couple more things I wanted to share about the black and white warbler. They also breed in our area. So they'll breed in Pittsburgh, but they're traveling from a little further south than the wood thrush. So they'll spend their winters, some in Florida, some in Mexico, but mostly they're further south in the Caribbean, in Cuba, in Central America, in Colombia, in Venezuela. So a lot of them are traveling either along the land up through Mexico and then dispersing across the United States, or they're flying straight across the Gulf of Mexico to get here. And they'll spend their summers here in Pittsburgh and other places. Like I said, right now is a great time to get out birding in your neighborhood. You can bird from inside your house if you look out your window or open the window and just listen for bird songs. If you are going outside, just make sure that you're keeping a safe physical distance from other people, that you are wearing a mask when you're around other folks. But it's a great time to get out and bird. Lots of really incredible birds are moving through Pittsburgh right now. I also wanted to add that all birds are important and special. It's not just about the migrating birds. There's a lot of birds that are here year-round that hang out in your yard, near your school, in your communities, and they're worth noticing and appreciating as well. One last thing I wanted to share is that I'll be going live on Wednesday doing some birding. So if you have any questions about birds, leave them here on this video and I'll try to answer them in my live segment on Wednesday. But thanks so much for watching, and make sure you leave any comments or questions you have. Let us know what birds you've been seeing, and take care. I'll see you next time.